Hello girls and boys, welcome back to DSF. My name is Logan and today we are at the JAC showroom, not GAC, JAC showroom for the launch of two all new, ultra luxurious, super lifestyle oriented pickup trucks. One of which happens to be a full battery electric vehicle. This JAC T9 is in fact a full EV. So unlike your traditional pickup trucks, I want you guys to come over here and take a look at something for me. Come on, don't be shy. Look in here. Notice something? There is no engine in there at all. That is because, once again, this is a full electric vehicle. So there is, of course, also a petrol version. But JAC says that they may be able to fit a frunk in here or something like that. We shall see when this car actually fully launches. Now, we also don't really know the price yet, but JAC has given us an estimate. So we'll wait until the launch to brief you on that as well. So as mentioned, this is an EV, right? Which is why the JAC logo up front here, you guys can see, is in blue, signifying that this is an electric vehicle. You can see later on the petrol version, it'll be a different color. But other than that, they look almost identical because the vents here are still open. You guys can see my hand is going right through the vents. So this is an odd choice because most EVs tend to have a closed off or covered up front grille, right? But not in this car. No. And of course, these are made with power struts, so there's nothing really for you to put up there and hold on, so it won't just fall on you randomly. That is cool because this truck also has a ton of safety features, which I will talk about in a second. But for now, let's look at not just the front grille. Take a look at the split headlight design, reminiscent of another pickup truck that just launched recently. These are the DRLs and these are your headlights. And then of course you have your bumper right here, signifying that this is a tough off-road vehicle. And of course you can see here T9 EV 4x4, because this is indeed a 4x4. It is a full 4-wheel drive. Now, coming off to the sides, you can notice that there are in fact big off-road ready wheels right here with two-tone alloys on the rims. These are a really cool design. They are almost as unique as the truck itself. You've got some design elements going on up here as well, pretty similar to a certain, let's say, American pickup truck. And you've got these massive wing mirrors on either side, which will help improve visibility. And if you look closely, look over here, there is also a blind spot monitor right there. Now, you've also got a nice step right here to help get in and out of the truck, especially for, a bit more vertically challenged people. But we'll take a look at the inside of the truck in a second. For now, have a look at this charging port right here, because again, EV, so you don't feel petrol in here, you just charge it. So you'll see more cladding, more bumpers going on off to the side, very tough, very off-roady. And then at the back, you've got, again, another step here for in case you want to just come up here, grab some stuff, and you don't really want to open the whole tailgate, which also has its roof bars over there. And oh yeah, a reverse camera right here. Then, of course, when you open it, the tailgate is dampened, so it doesn't just fall down like that. And of course, it can support all the weight in the world because this is very, very sturdy. And in fact, JAC has the logo, tough vehicles at affordable rates or something along those lines. And they definitely do live up to that name. So now that we've seen the outside of the all-new JAC T9, let's take a look inside. Okay, so here we are inside the all-new JAC T9 EV pickup truck. And you'll notice right off the bat, this is one of two separate interiors. So there are 5 exterior colors to choose from, each of which comes with either this black interior or the brown interior. So if you take the red, which is the model we're in right now, you get the black interior, of course. And if you're in the black color exterior, if you choose the black color exterior, you will instead get the brown leather interior, which will take you to see with the petrol version, the diesel version. And straight away you'll notice the door cards are actually very simple. You have your window controls, your lock and unlock, And then your wing mirror adjustments are actually down here behind the steering wheel. And the quirkiest feature to me is perhaps the EV charging port release, because it's down here on the floor, right? But it's got a petrol symbol, a petrol pump symbol, which means that when they developed the EV, they literally just took the same platform that the diesel version was built on and didn't really bother to change all that much. But this is actually one of the nicer pickup truck interiors, because not only do you have this nice two-spoke steering wheel, see here, two-spoke goes all the way, only these two-spoke, with very minimal buttons. You've also got this silver line down your black leather steering wheel, which is also flat bottom to show you when it's centered. You've also got a fully digital driver display, which is still a rather unique feature in pickup trucks right now, because many pickup trucks still use a mixture of digital and analog. And you've also got this nice Volvo style infotainment system right in the center with all your AC controls, temperature control, hazard lights. And of course, you can notice in the infotainment, you have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. How many pickup trucks at this price point in this segment actually offer that? I can only count them on one hand, and that's not even my entire hand too. Your aircon vents, very nicely designed, although I do fear that at certain angles they might freeze your fingers while you drive, so I guess you have to be careful about that. You've also got a sunglasses holder right up here, along with your lights and your door lock and unlock button right here to control whether you can unlock or lock the doors from all the doors, I guess. So coming back to the infotainment, you'll notice this nice tray up here. I suppose you could store your phone away there. And oh, this might be part of the speakers, but I doubt it. There is a slot here for ventilation, not for a head-up display. Then you've got your 12-volt socket down here, right there, along with USB-A, two USB-A ports. Interesting that they wouldn't put at least one USB-C port, but hey, this might be an older design, I guess. And this is what I can only presume is a wireless charger, followed by your drive mode switch and an electronic parking switch. So look at that, no chunky, handbrake. You've also got auto hold and this nice Range Rover style, well, I wouldn't say diamond encrusted because these aren't diamonds, rotary knob for your transmission. You've got park, you press down, then you shift for reverse, neutral, and drive, all of which is fantastic. You've got two cup holders here, one that's a little bit higher and one that's way lower. And here is a look at the key fob that you can expect to come with this vehicle, along with the emergency key release right here. Take a look at that. Okay, put these back, and the center armrest. Not really the deepest, but you actually do have a fridge in here, which can fit up to 4 cans. So after a long day's work, you can relax and unwind with a nice cold drink. Now, take a look at this. See that? The glove box is also dampened, just like the rear tailgate release. And it is actually of a very decent size. And then, of course, you've got this two-tone coloration going here, with the leather being a different color from the trim. And these rather unique aircon vents as well, because I've never really seen a shape like this before. I have seen it on one car, but that's not in this segment. So I guess in this segment, it's still the most unique. So that should somehow, oh, yep, there's a grab handle right here as well. And of course, you also get a nice little fire extinguisher down there. I'm not sure if this will come with the production models or not, but hey, at least they thought about it, because I'm sure you guys have been reading the news, right? EV fires are happening all over the place. They're running rampant, so this is a nice feature to have. So let's quickly check out the back seats and wrap up this video, because it is starting to get way too long. Let's go. Okay, so I'll try to be quick here. Sitting in the back here, obviously being a pickup truck, you'll notice the angle of recline on the seats is actually non-existent, because they're very, very straight up. But that is because you have the truck bed back here, so that's to be expected. You've got more lights up here, which, yeah, these are quite bright. And you also get rear aircon vents, which is a fantastic feature to have, especially in our blistering sun right here in Malaysia. You've also got two USB ports down here. Now, this one is a Type A and a Type C, which is honestly the way better option. And you've also got another plug point right here. And of course, here, let me show you the plug point once again. Notice that. Quite cool. You've also got these huge divots down here which house your seat belts, as you can see. And of course, you also get a center armrest with 2 more cup holders. How many other pickup trucks offer you this much creature comfort, this much, I would say, level of premiumness? And speaking of premium, this car does come equipped with ADAS 2.0, although it does have one ADAS 2.5 feature as well, which is a standout in my opinion. So for the very, very competitive price, which JAC said is expected to be around 12xxxxx, so we don't know exactly what it'll be before promo, but we assume it will be around 130 or slightly less, 130k. So for that price, you get all that and more. And there are far more expensive rivals on the market that don't even offer half as much of what you get in here. So for that price, stay tuned for the official price, of course. But for now, what do you think of the JAC T9 EV pickup truck?